show you the beginning steps towards teaching your dog odor detection. You can do this with just about any odor you can think of, but for the purpose of this video, I'm using methyl benzoate, also known as pseudococaine. The reason I'm using this is because Leo here and my other dog Pixie are being trained in narcotics detection. Pixie has already learned to detect pseudococaine and marijuana, but Leo here is only just starting his training. I prefer to use scent that is in liquid form, like the pseudococaine, because it's easier to use during training. If you're not doing narcotics detection but still want to train a specific odor, a good place to start is with essential oils. Training odor detection, as with any other training, is all about knowing your dog and knowing how to read your dog. You can teach odor detection using food, but in my experience, they learn faster and are more enthusiastic if you use toys. For this reason, it's vital that your dog is toy motivated.
It is important in the beginning stages to use a variety of toys made of different materials so that the only scent in common among them is the odor you are training your dog to find. If we were to use toys that were all made of the same material, for example using exclusively tennis balls, it might confuse the dog and he might learn to detect the odor of the tennis balls rather than the odor you are trying to train him to detect. In the beginning, we are going to be using what is called a primary reward or primary find. This simply means that the scent is coming from the toy. The best way I have found of scenting toys is to find toys that allow you to put something inside of them. In this instance, I am placing a cotton ball that has a couple of drops of pseudococaine on it into Leo's Kong. This way there is little to no chance of Leo getting the taste of the pseudococaine in his mouth, which is very unpleasant and could create a negative association with the odor.
It is important to go at a pace that works for the dog. Do not move on until you are sure your dog is ready. The time frames I give in this video are only suggestions based on my dog's pace. Leo picks new things up very quickly, but it is important not to rush your dog. Advancing before your dog is ready will only hinder your training.
To start, take your primary reward and just play with your dog. If it's a toy you would normally play fetch with, play fetch indoors in a non-distracting environment, only throwing the toy a short distance.
Good boy! Good boy!
If it's a toy that you would normally play tug of war with, play tug and intermittently throw the toy a few feet away from you and have the dog bring it back to continue the game.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. Oh, yeah, you get it.
Another important thing to remember is that the point of this is not to tire the dog out. You always want to leave the dog wanting more. Stop playing before he is too tired to carry on. Within a day or two of starting this, dogs are normally ready for the next stage.
During this stage, you are going to be conducting what I like to call field searches. During this stage, you'll be doing exactly what you were doing in the previous stage, but throwing the toy further while outside. It works best if you're in a field with long, tall grass, so that it hides the toy and makes your dog use his nose.
When you first start your field searches, let the dog chase the toy as you are throwing it. Make it easy for your dog. Within the first few sessions of field searches, you should be able to progress to the next step. In this step, you want to hold your dog back until just after the toy lands. This will encourage your dog to use his nose because in those few seconds, he has lost where the toy landed. He will know a general area of where it is, but not the precise spot. Gradually increase the amount of time you hold him back. Really make him use his nose to find it in the tall grass. When you are able to hold him back for 5 to 10 seconds, add in your cue word. Mine is search, but you can use whatever word you want. When we filmed this, it was only Leo's second time doing field searches. But remember, he picks things up very easily. Do not feel the need to rush your dog just because Leo could be held back for a few seconds on his second time.